can I get a picture? And I like trains. Welcome to a show that introduces you to an exploring expedition into the fuzzy wuzzy world of the furry fandom for what it's worth. Well, my furry friends, time to hang up your ears and your tails, at least for this episode. For today, we're exploring the outside world. Specifically, the world of hobbies that are Bed Bath and beyond the furry realm. Listen in as we get a first-person perspective from the eye of the creatures that holds a scary box that will capture your soul. Discover why the big choo-choo is actually pretty cuckoo. Share the passions that we either had before this thing and getting that dog in us, or we discovered throughout the fandom and is in a long time here. Either way, get ready to listen to some nerds express their expressions of expressiveness of their passions. Take it away, Roo.
Oh, we're going outside? I don't want to go outside. And like, I haven't touched grass in like a month.
I was gonna say there's grass out there.
I know it's all pokey and stuff. It's not good. It's not
Frankly,
good
I'm just
stuff.
upset there's something outside the furry fandom.
There's so much out there. Realms of possibilities.
Realms of possibilities?
Realms of possibilities. Realms.
So hi everyone, this is a podcast.
Yes,
this is a podcast. More of a show at this rate.
And I am Rue. Speaking of which, I have been up to a lot of fun things. And I've been playing a couple of fun new games. I've been playing, oh my gosh, I forgot the name of it. It's like Ever After or something.
It's so fun, but I don't
Oh, the new Paper Mario fan game?
What's that? Yeah.
New Paper
What is
Mario
that
fan
called?
game? I think it's like Ever After Before or something like that.
Before Ever After or something. It's a Paper Mario type game. So it's definitely not
fun.
made by the Mario company, but it's pretty fun so far.
It's heavily inspired.
One of the things that I thought was really funny is you have MP points, and as you know, most people are like, "Oh, that's mana points," but in this world, it's mocha points. So it's all coffee related type stuff. So you have to use, in order to use your powers, you must drink coffee in order to use your
Get that
special
caffeine.
abilities.
We love.
That's
We
also
love
true for
caffeine.
students.
And then besides that, I've been just doing a whole bunch of things with my little group that has not became so little anymore. Beans at Play that happens every Monday night. So it's been super, super fun. Yeah, everybody's welcome to join. But yeah, I've been dealing with a lot of stuff with it. And you think that there's not much that you have to do to be able to run a VR community, but my goodness. I did not sign up for this. I did not sign up for this, but it's been great.
Rue actually did sign up for this. Rue's been trying to get us all into this thing. It's technically his fault.
When are you gonna come?
I did this morning.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Okay. Click. What have you been up to?
Coming this morning.
Yeah. Not this morning.
Well,
Good night, everyone.
Okay.
Not
You know
that
what?
quick.
Nuka,
Good night, everybody.
what have you been up to?
You
Coming
too?
to a
Wow, it's been a
theater.
busy
I
morning.
hear you.
wow.
But playing
We must have
video
all read the
games-
sade comics.
Yeah? What video games have you been playing?
I've been getting into Doom: The Dark Ages because I'm a dork.
Ooh.
It's pretty good. I've always liked the Doom games, and this one's pretty fun. Also, I accidentally got back into Satisfactory again. Now
We're
I
gonna
put
lose
over
him.
400 hours into this game, and I beat it, and I said I'd never go back to it, and I'm now back into it.
Liar.
It happened. It
You
happened.
cannot.
I can't. One of my friends started it. I'm like, I'll just poke in for an hour or two and help them out, and now I'm 20 hours
Yeah, that never works.
in. No.
Especially now that 1.2 is coming out and there's some pretty big stuff.
Don't even start with that. 'Cause I'm gonna get
Big
into it.
stuff.
And just as I start getting like mostly done, it 1.2 will drop, and I'll have to restart it all over again.
There's a whole new game mode apparently.
What?
Yeah,
I have to look into
they
this
haven't
now.
said what it is technically, but yeah, apparently 1.2 is gonna have a new game mode.
Yes, it's a survival
gotcha
horror
game.
mode.
Ooh.
I'd play the hell out of that.
All the animals on the map try to kill you now. All of them.
Well, they do anyway.
But they're more aggressive now. They come to your base and they'll fuck up your base.
I would play that. Charlie, what have you been up to?
Me.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've seen you.
Yeah,
There's been a lot of things that you've been up to.
Well, the big thing I have is my Foxy head came in. I have a little new animatronic Foxy head I can play with that's puppeted through a little Bluetooth controller, or an Xbox One controller for you gamers out there. He's a lot of fun. He's currently still in pieces because there's a piece missing that the maker forgot to add to him. So I'm waiting for that piece, and then I could put him together. I put him on the wall and make him one of the like the Country Bear guys, and just let him sing for me at the bar. Other things I've been playing, I also gave that demo a try of the Ever After Whatever Paper Mario-esque game. What I liked about it is that you can basically kick out the main character, which is just this normal human, and you can be the chunky werewolf bard, or you can be like one of the many other
You don't have to
popular
be
characters.
the main human
You
guy?
don't. You
can
actually
just be-
don't actually
you
have
can
to be the main human guy. It's pretty good.
That's the one thing that I have against Paper Mario. Like I look, I
love
know
Mario,
that he's
but
the
fuck
main
Mario.
guy. But sometimes I want to just play with his other people, his friends.
Wow.
You know,
It's true. It's true.
what? I like playing with other people's friends.
Yes,
I
me
didn't mean
too.
anything by that.
Yeah.
Fun.
Is that how this
let's-
morning happened?
Oh my gosh.
Whoa, that's how the gravy is made. Anyways.
Wow.
Other than that, it's kind of really the big exciting news. We're planning TFF for March, so we've got to go and get ready to do our little show. And then saw Chrono and did a book signing. Got his first book, the Novus Quandary, or Believe, or something like that. I've got it
Yep.
on the counter. I have it for work.
I was also
I have
there.
it ready to read at work.
It was so good. It was so
It was very
good.
good. It was a good time. It was a good time. Let's see. This avatar is funny. That's about like the most exciting news I guess I could share. But the Foxy head is really fun. I can't wait to play with him. What about you,
what have you
Click?
been
But
up
for
to?
real this time, what are you up to? Bleh.
Nothing new, really.
Bleh.
I'm doing a lot of babysitting at work. Yay.
You
I hate training
love
new people.
babysitting. That's what we call a supervisor.
I
He's a
couldn't do that at
Yeah,
my
I've just
job
been
with
going through the-
120 students.
Like going through the library, playing old games. I don't have anything new. Everything's coming out with an update in March.
A lot of updates.
So-
Resident Evil Requiem soon. Resident Evil.
Raw.
Rah.
Well,
So it's kind of like Nuka. I don't want to get too deep into it, and then just have an update come out in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Well, how has Voss been?
About the same.
About the same.
Work's been killing me. It's been nonstop. I've been a battle every day. And that's been my life.
Well, let's see how everybody's been out in Twitch, since we are live right now on Twitch. Let's see. It looks like that we have a good old Trithorn out there. We have Mephi, Inky Paws, and let's see. We have is the Floof Chew there as well, and Peach,
Is the floof
That's
Mango
Chew?
Peach.
That's error.
It's the flip chew.
Oh,
How have you guys been doing?
Rue, that's error.
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 Wait,
chew.
did I say error?
No, you
Error
just said
chew.
Papa
Oh,
chew.
error
That's
chew. I'm
chew.
sorry.
Arch.
I'm sorry.
Arch.
God.
Gosh.
God.
It's like you don't even like us.
It looks like that Tri said that they just barely got a new job. And
exciting.
And Inky Paws says that I've been great. I've just figured out what game to play.
That's the hardest part.
I hope it's not satisfactory for your sake.
Yeah. Honestly, I spend more time looking at my game library than I do playing. Just, what do I want to play? No,
4 hours
that looks
later.
like fun. And then you open it to the menu and you go, nah, and I'll play. No.
See, this is why what you have to do is what me and Voss do, because me and Voss play a lot of like multiplayer games together. We, play games with UClick, and like one of the things that's super fun to do is you just take the list of all your different games. You're like, yeah, that kind of sounds fun. Yeah, that kind of sounds fun. And then you add it onto a roulette wheel and you just hit play, and then whatever it lands on is what you are going to play for at least an hour. And then if you're not feeling
you
it,
play Satisfactory.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Rudy, you have your cookie ready? Put you on the spot.
put me on the spot. Well, I do have a cookie today. It says, your problem just got bigger. Think what you have done. In bed with a cookie.
Is that cookie threatening me?
It had a really rough morning
It just says,
too.
once again, your problem just got bigger. Think about what you have done. So if you guys run into some... if you guys run out into some fortune cookies out in the wild, please send them our way and we might read them on the next episode. So, Nuka, what are we doing today?
Well, today we are pretending that furries have lives outside of furry. So the topic idea is, I think we call it the other geek shit that we're into. So it's the stuff that we're into that is only tangentially at most related to furry. But the idea is to figure out, many of us were geeks and nerds before we were furries, or we have lives outside of furry. So what do we do with that time?
Well,
So,
yeah, well then, okay, I'll start. Well, one of the things that I really, really like to do that's outside of the furry community is I love arcades. I am very much one of those people that will go to a bunch of different arcades to basically get all of the jackpots so that I can get all of the tickets so that I can take that great big huge bread maker home with me. Mm-hmm.
what arcade do you go to that as a bread maker?
Whatever, you just buy the spider ring.
I don't get the spider ring. No, I save up. Usually what I do is I go to a place called Round One, and I love going to Round One, and I save up my points, and usually that's how I get my kigurumis. So I have a bunch of different kigurumis, but I've given them away to other friends, because I'm like, oh, you really like Eevee? Here's an Eevee kigurumi. Oh, you really like Charmander? Here's a Charmander kigurumi, I gave my significant other Bowser kigurumi, and that's what it was for. Yes.
And that arcade still exists. I remember as a kid that I used to go to arcade, and I saw for a while that it seemed like there was fewer and fewer of them, and I thought they'd go the way of the dinosaur. So I'm glad they still exist.
Yeah, they still exist. I think
much
they're
more
fun.
niche now. It's funny.
They've evolved
They're
into
not everywhere.
barcades.
Yeah,
Arcades are where it's
at. I can legit get behind the barcade.
Yes.
Yeah, like Dave and Buster's. I do like those. Those are pretty fun.
Quarters.
Yeah, I like Quarters. Quarters is great. I also like playing old-fashioned arcade games as well. Those are super fun. Like, yeah, or like
They
the
got the
Simpsons
classics.
one. You play with 4 other people.
Time Crisis,
or
the one with the
Teenage
gun, and
Mutant-
he stomped down on the pedal to duck behind cover.
Reload. Reload. Reload.
But my main passion is coin pushers. Those things are so addicting.
Oh,
They're
those
so
things.
bad.
Oh, that's a total sucker bet.
Yeah, but it's
such
kind
a
of
gamble.
fun when you get a bunch that pour out, or if they have the tower and it's teetering
I
on
was
the
gonna
edge.
say, you find the ones that do the stack towers.
But that's just gambling.
those
That's not even like an
towers.
arcade game so much as just gambling.
You have
Yeah,
to
but that's a
understand,
fun kind.
we don't have gambling, so therefore,
Whoa.
the only way for us to
Thanks
go
for the
gamble
gifted
is to
sub,
go to
Buns.
Windover. So instead, I spend my time stealing jackpots from little children.
Gifted. That's 5 of them. Holy cow.
There's 5 gifted subs just donated.
What? Wow! Thank you very
By Bun
much.
Beesbury. Bun Beesbury.
Hey, wait
Thank
a
you,
minute.
Bumby.
That's a hype train. We've never had a hype train.
We've never had
It's a level 2 hype train.
Hype
There's 4
train.
minutes left. Quick,
So,
bring all the
well-
normal nerds that don't talk furry. This is the people we need.
Hey, Rube.
Yeah, what's up?
We got some emails here. We can try reading one of these emails and seeing what our listeners are into.
Sure, let's start with one of those.
Like this email.
Does somebody
from-
have that email?
I do. Like this one
Okay,
from
great.
Citrus Fox.
Dude.
So Citrus Fox
Well-
Cute dog.
says, can you put out a call for emails earlier this week so people could let us know what they were into? And Citrus Fox says, dear cast, crew, and guest, if applicable, for what it's worth. As fun as furry stuff is, it's always good to have some other unrelated hobbies. Some non-furry hobbies I have are collecting and repairing, restoring older computers to good working condition. I network them together when possible, install interesting hardware and software, etc. Pictures attached of some of the computers. Writing non-furry stories and occasionally scripts for very short films, which I never actually have done much with. It's still fun to write them, however. I'm not entirely sure why I haven't written anything furry related. Maybe I'll try it at some point. I swear by WordPerfect as my word processing software, which is still available and updated, which sometimes surprises people. I used to tolerate MS Word, but it became increasingly annoying to use for reasons that will take too long to explain here. Pictures attached. Collecting plushies, mainly of characters from video games, possibly furry adjacent, I don't know, possibly depends on which plushie. Pictures not attached. Making things out of scrap aluminum, and occasionally other metals with lowish melting points, using a hobby foundry kit. They are surprisingly easy to use, as long as you follow the instructions. So far I've made a couple of aluminum bars, and a few replicas of an arcade token I had lying around. Pictures not attached, since I don't want to go through the snow to get to the shed where it's stored. Anyway, I hope this email wasn't too long. I'm looking forward to hearing about other people's hobbies in the episode. Sincerely, Citrus Fox. That's
Thank you
awesome,
for sending that
Citrus.
email.
Yeah,
He sent us some images.
yeah. The aluminum
handful of
foundry thing is
images.
really cool. I had a friend who was really into that. The idea of like
Hi.
melting down aluminum cans and turning them into stuff. I'll tell you, Sammy.
I've never had a foundry, but I
Sammy.
was definitely one of those kids that did that with a
Hi.
campfire.
Good to see you.
Or
Wasn't
tried
a foundry
to.
so much as just throwing shit into a campfire.
Yeah, pretty much. But it doesn't work because when you throw an aluminum can into the campfire, it just turns into ash. Because there's nothing to contain it.
When did these books get here?
I think those
They're
are
not
old
books,
school,
those are
they're old school
programs,
books.
those
They're
are
not
all
books, they're
games.
programs.
Yeah.
Like, where's the-
Oh, look, it's Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Look at
Charlie
got
found
them
them
books.
The Word Perfect version 6.0.
Yeah.
Draw it, chart it, paint it, show
You
it.
should pop up the picture of the computers. They're very cool. They're not working.
That was also a really, that's also a really cool hobby though. Restoring old computers. It's kind of nostalgic for me
Yeah.
to go see the old like Apple II GS or the old I had an IBM Aptiva 486. And looking back at it now, it was like, aw, Abby's first computer.
I should send you the picture of my compact Pisario that's currently running Windows Millennium.
Wow.
Yeah.
A Windows from the 90s that complains about adulting. Now that's cool.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
Sure
thank you.
does.
I know that we're in the middle of the topic right now, but I wanted to jump back over to this little bean over here. Hi, Sammy.
Hi.
How are you doing? What have you been up to this last week or so?
My last couple weeks have been fucking shit. So, And then today it was, hey, nothing is going to work when you try to get into VR. Steam VR will not work on my computer. I probably need to reinstall it. So I'm on desktop.
You're rigid and inflexible like I am. Yay!
Yeah. And I was like, oh, I'll use the like webcam thing so I can at least move my hands. Oh, that's for VRC Plus. Well, I can't afford VRC Plus, so this is what we get today. Yeah, my morning's been a nightmare, but we won't talk about that and actually continue on the episode.
All right.
Okay. Well, good to have you here.
Yeah.
So this has been this is Sammy's episode. So
Yeah, I was supposed to be here at the beginning.
it's okay. Speaking
Technology
of which,
makes liars of all of us.
Yeah.
I was just gonna
So does
suggest
life.
to you, you should get a little bit closer to your microphone, just a little
Oh, it's literally attached to my face.
bit. Oh,
Hold on, I can
Put it in your
change
mouth.
it.
Just directly inhale it into your mouth.
oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
Perfect
That's how
quality.
you-
Perfect
that's how
quality.
you sound.
That is
That's
literally
correct.
in my mouth. Here, let me move it.
That's a
That
lot
sounds a
better
little
right there.
bit better.
How about that?
That's
That's
a lot
pretty good.
better. Thank you very
Okay.
much. I just want to make sure that
Uh,
everybody out there can hear you. So
well, Fun
All
may
right.
have just sent me something because they're silly.
Once again, if you have anything that you want to share and you're out on the Twitch lands, please feel free to type us a little message of some of your hobbies, and we'll do what we can to get to those as well. So let's
do
jump
have
over to Nuka for a little bit. Do you have
What?
Do you have a hobby that's not furry related, or what's behind us? What is this?
It's 12 kilograms.
That's the
of something.
foundry.
Yeah, it's a foundry, yeah.
Oh.
How you melt down metal and turn it into stuff.
Oh.
They
That
had a
weighs
friend who used
12
to do it with aluminum
kilograms.
cans. Yeah.
And if they put 12 kilograms of feathers, that'll weigh more.
Well, before we get to some of our interests, let's talk about some of the other ones that our fans have, because we do have a bunch. For once, we have lots of emails from people. So
Hooray, we
Oh,
love
cool. Then
emails.
let's keep going.
You can
go
just
ahead.
send us anything. We'll read it.
I'll read it.
Hunter. Oh, you want to read it? That one from Hunter?
I don't have it pulled up. Let me get it.
I assigned them to
I-
people to read, but I guess nobody read the notes.
I got 'em
read
here.
the
I
notes.
can read them, but
As I was taking the 40 minutes to redo the intro,
Sorry.
Live.
I will do. Which one are we saying we're doing?
Hunter Fusky.
Oh, I wanted to do.
How about we
Basel
just do it
versus
instead of say we're
twins.
doing it?
Yeah, I could do it.
Yeah, you could do it. You could just go ahead and do it. I have her photos here.
Okay. So Hunter Fusky says, besides sticker bombing my car, which itself is an awesome hobby, I'm a part-time photographer. Most photography I do is in northern Idaho, but I still love to get out and share the scenery.
Idaho, Idaho.
Thank you, Hunter. That is, photography is really popular. I know a lot of folks who are into photography. I can never do it myself because while I can use a camera, turns out there's a lot of skill in using a camera well, and I don't have it. And any idiot can point the camera at something, but making it look good, taking a picture of something that and making it look artistic and nice is
Wow.
a skill.
The Citadel. I feel powerful.
Also, sticker bombing things is absolutely a hobby, one that more people should be into.
Wow.
I'm a little sad because they
Wow.
didn't include pictures of their car.
Oh.
Sticker bombs.
Quick, Hunter! If you're in the chat, give us the pictures of your car with the license plate number and the VIN.
They did. I'm not so stiff.
Well, the sticker bomb thing is pretty cool. I don't know if it's the same person, but there's one that shows up to our con, And he just parks the
might
car and
be-
he's like, "Put stickers here," and it's pretty interesting.
I'm gonna assume it is because they are located in Idaho.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna guess that it's the same person.
I want to believe.
I want to believe.
God's holy light.
And actually, speaking of photography, as you were,
Twain.
As it turns out, our next email also is into photography. So Basil, is this an email or is this?
Basil,
Oh, here we go.
Baker Street.
Yeah, you'll have to click the link because Basil writes a lot.
Yeah. So here's
Also-
That's all right. It's a lot.
There's still a lot.
So
Thanks,
yeah,
but I now have hands.
so we have
I can do
email
Basil.
from Basil here. Oh, you want to do Basil's email?
I'll do
All right,
Basil.
Go ahead.
I've run into so many furries that are also into trains, model trains, studying railway
that's not
history.
the right one.
That's not Basil's.
That's not it.
Basil says
No.
trains.
There's two. There's photography and trains. Photography
So
is
now they tell me there's
was
two.
Trains are
They
later.
just told me that one's Basil.
first. They're both Basil.
Is it this one in the notes that says, "For me, the furry community is an umbrella
Yeah.
corporation"?
What? No, one above that.
Oh, of course, it's not that
think-
one. Okay.
Arby's is a good
Is it-
hobby.
I love how
I'm in
furries can bring
Arby's
so many
now.
different hobs.
That's the one.
Bring the meats.
Is this the Force South one? I think that was before it died.
No.
Anyways,
No, that one's still there.
No, I'm sure that one's in Idaho.
no, that
somewhere.
Arby's is dead. Force South at Arby's is dead. That one's alive.
Anyways, I love how furry can bring so many different hobbies and interests together. Here is a cringe little bit of what photography and the furry fandom makes me feel. Furry found me at a time in my life when I was hurting. To keep it short, things in my life kept me from loving myself. In the back of my mind, I'd always been interested in cosplay. I decided to go to a FurCon and bring my camera. I came home with hundreds of photos of beautiful suits. What I never expected was to find a community that was open and accepting, that it would teach me to love myself again, and that I could be a furry too. Today I work hard to contribute to the community by photography, trying to paint every suit in the most beautiful light I can. FurTrack is an awesome project that serves as a hub for sharing fursuit photos. To date, I have contributed 2,000 plus photos. It's a fun place to check out fursuits, and anyone can contribute. So many furries have reached out to me to ask if they can use my photos for social media, and that means a lot. FurTrack uses tags to make it easier to find fursuits by name, species, makers, colors, etc. Earlier this year, I found an untagged photo of Sammy Southpaw at MFF 2016. I tagged the photo with his character name so that the world can enjoy his awesome suit. Being able to contribute photos has meant a lot to me. At a time when I was hurting, I wrote this to express how I feel about being a furry and contributing photos. I called it Why I Furry. I know I'm quiet. I know I overprocess my emotions. I know sometimes I feel empty inside, and I don't know why. I went to my first FurCon to admire the costumes. I never realized that I would connect with the community and that I was so much like them. My life was suffocating me, and my feelings weren't coming out. Some days I still struggle to figure out what my feelings are. I brought my camera to the FurCon. I realized that behind every suit there is the bright light of a beautiful soul. Oh, wait, hold on, let me read that again. I realized that behind every suit there is the bright light of a beautiful soul. No matter the damage inflicted by society or self-inflictions, I can still see the light. And as I take more photos, those bright lights become a glowing sea of light. Then came the moment that I realized that I too have that light. Some days it's dim. Some days I'm afraid to let others see my light. Maybe someday I will understand what is going on inside of me. Maybe I never will. But the light is still there, and the furry community has been there to protect that light. Links to throw in chat for familiar furs if you like. Furtrack.com, furtrack.com. No, just kidding. I'm not going to read all those. Basil.
Wow, we went to heaven.
Yeah, all of these images, right, are from him, from them.
Just this one. The other ones were from
Yeah.
Hunter.
Yeah, the rest
Oh.
was.
Have you
But
guys
that's-
been to FurTrack? I haven't been to FurTrack before, but I know a bunch of friends who are huge on it.
I love
FurTrack
FurTrack. It's
is
such a good
awesome.
site.
It's where I go
should check it
basically 2 weeks after every con to look at all the
those
photos.
are too early, Voss. Those are for the train email.
You said
Oh yeah,
Basil.
that is a twain.
It says Basel
See, Voss did it
Trains.
too. See, Voss did it too.
It's
I have two-
labeled.
I have two
There are two
images,
different
okay? One doesn't work. So you get what you get.
I'm just glad I'm
yeah.
not the only one.
The moral of the story: photography equals good.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm on fur track as far as with my fursuit, and I because of Basil. Thank you, Basil. And I need to claim this. I've taken some photos of Basil, and Basil's actually set up my account on there as well. So I'm a accredited photographer, but not by. Oh my gosh! If you look at Basil's stuff, like he has a lot of photos, and he does a really good job. He's a really good photographer. Let me tell you, rooming with him at MFF the first year, and he just like wandered around. I had like a personal photographer that was just taking a bunch of pictures, and it looks like Sammy ended up putting the Basil's fur track link. Thank you for doing that, Sammy.
On Fur Track, I didn't even realize that.
I was gonna say, if you have a suit and somebody's taken a picture of it, there's a high chance it's on Fur Track.
Make sure you make an account so you can get it properly labeled. So that way everyone can just search that name and then boom.
Yeah,
always that thing.
if you make an account and you can like claim it, if other people have used slightly different tags, then they'll all go to the same person.
Turns out there are several Nukas out there.
Yes, no, for whoever designed Fur
But only
Track,
one Charlie
like,
Piian.
major props to them, because it is probably the best site I've seen for tracking suits and suit pictures. Like back in before, it was like, I'd look on Flickr, and we'd go on oh my gosh, what was it? Photo
Bucket. Yeah,
It's
photo
the
bucket. That's the one.
E621 of photographs of fursuits.
Sure.
And the fact that it has tags, and that's about
Yeah.
it.
Twain.
But yeah, whoever made Fur Track did a very good job. And it's a very nice site to use.
It is. It definitely is. Most of my it's a great place to upload your stuff. If you take a lot of photos, definitely consider uploading your photos onto there, especially if you take pictures of fursuits. So, and if you're a fursuiter and you're like, man, that person took my photo and I just don't know where to locate them. Well, more than likely, it's maybe possibly on Fur Track. So. It's really a really great site. So if you want to look at Basil's work and you're listening to this on the podcast itself, you can go to furtrack.com and you can search the username Basil_the_dragon, and you can look at his
And
photos.
Basel is Basel.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Not like basil, like
Like the
which is
herb,
how I
yeah.
normally spell it, and then I have to go back and fix it.
For a while, I called him Basil.
Yeah, I called him Basil.
Basil.
Oh, that's cool.
What?
So, sorry, King
ghost hunting.
Triforn. Yeah, they just posted that they're part of a ghost hunting team.
Oh my god.
So that's
Nice.
pretty cool. Do you
I
ever
love hunting for ghosts.
have you actually caught anything like
Any good
pictures
evidence?
or audio or anything like that? Trithorn? Because
Is it like Phasmophobia? Is it?
it's Phasmophobia, but
Yeah,
in
guys,
real
I think
life.
it's a demon.
Yeah. That's cool.
No, it's
You-
just Charlie. It's just Charlie.
Hello,
How
it's
do
me. I'm the
you-
demon.
How do you find
I'm on a
places
hunt
to
now.
go? That's always an interesting, like Do you have to ask places, or
It was Ruchi all
do
along.
you just find them and be like, we're gonna go here and not tell anybody?
Well, if you want, we can talk about a few of our own hobbies too now. I guess since we've heard a few from the audience. Rude's already mentioned sort of one of his.
So Click's
Yeah,
turn.
let's
Click,
jump
go
over
for
to
it.
Click.
I'm
What do you
afraid to.
do,
If I start
old
talking
man?
about trains, I'm going to get yelled at.
Trains! Trains!
Okay, if it's trains, like explain to me, like as a person who's heard that lots of people are into trains, sell me on the trains thing. I don't understand why people are interested in it, so sell me on it. Get me
Okay.
interested
Because
in
trains are awesome.
Okay, Nuka, do you have a bit of a tism?
Do you have
no.
any tism?
Well, there you go.
I guess I'm just fascinated. It's like, and like, why are trains so commonly like? Because there are really, like, there are people who go to train conventions. There are people who like I've seen YouTube channels of people who just like spend hours just filming like a train going by, and I don't get the appeal. I just
What
And
is
then there's
happening?
Charlie.
What is happening?
I mean, why not? Right?
It doesn't work as well. The cars keep clipping through the walls. My trainism is.
Back up. There we are. The hard part is it follows my head, so if I
was
move
just
too much.
ran over by a train.
I think
Choo choo.
Several times.
Choo choo, y'all. Choo choo.
it's a very gay train. Look at it.
It's so
How on the train?
Yes.
Now we can go for rides.
Trains.
like, is it the power of them? Is it like the sheer size of them? Is it like what's the appeal? I'm trying to understand.
For me, Nuka, look at this train. Look at its gorgeous design. Listen to the sounds of it chugging along and its whistle that goes blow, blow, blow. And
Oh my.
now, that's what makes a train look good. Look at me. Oh, yeah. I'm
So
a sexy
I
little
do
train.
have a
I'm
question
dirty
though.
little
Then,
train.
if that's the case, Charlie. So you were talking a little bit. Like I know you have a love of trains. Tell us why you love trains, and Click. Tell us why you love trains.
Oh, I'm all discombobulated. Hold on.
Yeah,
we
it's
are.
Charlie's fault.
So I like steam-powered trains, the ones that you see in like Thomas the Tank Engine, Hogwarts Express, all
old-timey
those,
ones?
all the old-timey clunkety clunkers, because they got the good sounds, they got the good mechanics, they got the good whistles, they've got the way they move, the rhythm of their machinery, the sounds that they create, the designs, the look, the ability to just haul ass on just two pieces of steel down the side of the road, and it just goes for days. The wheels, they funk chunk, you know what I'm saying? They just kind of funk chunk, and then it's just it just gets crazier. And it's so good when they get chugging along and the sound, and then you hear a diesel, and you're like, boring.
That's all right, I guess.
Lame. Steam is where it's at. Long live steam trains. Bring me the big boy, the world's
There it is.
largest functioning steam locomotive, 14 to be exact, because that's the only one still alive. There are 7 others, and they are all in a warehouse or
Turn around.
roundhouse.
Turn
Did you go
around.
see this one, Charlie?
Yes! The biggest boy! Look at that unit! Look at the power! That muscle of an engine! Oh, yes! The sounds of it dominating the railway with a whistle that can be heard over 10 miles away. Oh,
How
it just
hard
makes you want
do
to
you
come
think
like I
Charlie
did
is
this
right now?
morning. I love trains. That one's
Think-
cool.
The best part is that's my picture.
So Click. Why do you love trains?
I don't know.
Do it less
kinda lost
enthusiastically
interest
than
now.
me.
You know what? I actually think cars are cool. I'm just gonna say that. I don't like trains anymore. I'm gonna go like
Because
cars.
like, Well, okay, because I'm interested in trains, but in like the most nerdy way possible. It's not even for like the aesthetics of a train. I'm really big into like urbanism and urban design, like well-designed European cities. And so my fascination with trains is like in the, oh my god, this is a well-designed train system where they can, they gotta they can transport people effectively and efficiently. So yeah, it's not nearly as exciting as apparently you are interested in the aesthetics of a train.
The light rail trains, I've gained a more bigger appreciation for after driving them now for a living and getting to see all the different kinds that exist, the different functionalities. Like our trains, for example, have a recording of a bell, and they play a recording of a bell to make the bell sounds. And they have a recording of a train horn sound to play as their train horn. And it's not even a real horn, it's not even a real bell. Whereas this big boy's got 2 bells and a whistle. If I remember, I think the bell's supposed to be up in the front area, and then there's a little bit
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a.
This one
you
only
can
has
see
one.
This one used to
picture
be
of
at,
the bell up front.
Oh, that's right up there. This one used to be at Pioneer Park, and then the homeless kept breaking it, and they said, "Yikes, we're gonna move it."
They said, "Yikes."
Yeah, because I remember as a wee little lad, littler than I am now, my grandma and grandpa would drive down the side of the road, and I'd be like, "Look, it's Gordon," and it's not Gordon. Obviously, this is clearly not Gordon, but I called it Gordon, and then one day it disappeared. My grandparents didn't know where it went.
Kind of a fun fact. I worked on the trailers that moved that train.
Whoa!
Not this one. The last one.
The last one, the silver one.
You got to help bring it to Ogden, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's
So
how you know
we
Click is old.
Do we need to plan a meet where, or like,
Do we
where
plan a
our little
train
friends
episode?
get together and we go on the Heber Creeper?
Haven't been on that for. We went up there for Christmas one year.
I've never
Creeper
been
would
on
be fun.
that.
I think it'd be more fun to go do the Durango and Silverton little loop. In
I
Colorado,
will say,
or ride
riding
little
the-
skis.
Yeah, but then you got
Riding the bullet
travel.
train's fun.
You're saying that's not worth it for the travel? Are you saying you really wouldn't travel
I'd go try the bullet train.
for Twain?
It's
See,
fun.
Nuka's on board.
The bullet train.
He said the bullet train.
I said the
Yeah, the
bullet
bullet
train.
Oh, that's expensive. Durango's like right there. Wait,
I'm saying I've
Where am
ridden
I in my
on
house?
the bullet
Triangle's over
train
there.
before.
Does it accelerate really
Go
fast or
on.
no? Do you feel
It-
the acceleration or?
It does, but you don't really feel it too much.
I mean, it can go over 200 miles
Well,
per
Click,
hour.
you've got.
Bumby,
Like,
I
you've got
agree.
models.
Wholeheartedly, Bumby, I agree.
What
What?
does Bumby
Yeah.
say?
Bumby says,
No,
I
I
aspire
felt
to
this
get
too.
as excited for things as much as train lovers get excited for said trains. It's a wonder to behold.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I wish
It is
I
a weird
had.
thing
So
Trains are
much.
cool.
because this was the same day. The big boys right in front of this train, and being that close to these that are actually running was amazing.
The sound.
Oh yeah.
Now I'll give it to you. The sound thing and the aesthetic appeal, I'll give it to you because I'm not interested in trains per se, but I do like Formula One cars. I love to transition a little bit. I love
Right.
Formula One racing, and I remember as a little guy, like a 6-year-old, just like listening to the scream of an F10
The
engine.
sounds.
Yeah, and they nothing else sounds like them. So I get the idea that a piece of machinery can just sound really friggin' cool. So I get it, even if it's not for the same piece of machinery.
Yeah.
I get what Click says about the trains and all of this because all of this was built by hand. This whole
Right.
thing
Yeah,
was by hand.
Well, that's the thing. For me, it's like, especially probably being a mechanic, like the mechanics of this machine to me are amazing. The fact that this was all hand built and cast 100 years ago and they figured this out it blows me away.
And it can still work today, yeah.
And it's still, these will outpull anything. They're just not efficient.
Yeah.
Not very fast.
This specific engine has the world record for a steam engine, I believe. They had it up to,
I
I like going.
what do you
I
say,
like using the
73?
train at Disneyland.
Those ones are
That's
cute.
also a steam
I
train.
love those twains.
It is
Those
a
are
steam
such cute
train.
little twains.
Woo-hoo, and then you
But
go around the park.
Click.
What?
Tell us about your models, because you're
My models are a
working
mess.
on a model.
Yeah, I have a whole room.
You don't have any
You
pictures
know,
of that,
it's
so I'm
very
just gonna
cool.
do this.
You don't have a picture of it.
You didn't give me any of them.
Oh
the
yes,
hell
your
is
RC
driving?
cars too.
Is that a
Yeah.
Who is driving?
Yeah, for that transition. What? That's
What is that?
That's Caesar from Planet of the
Planet of
Apes.
the Apes. Yeah.
Oh my god! From this angle, it does not look like a monkey. I thought it was some armadillo-looking ass creature, and I was like, "What the?"
What?
So you're into
From my
RC
angle,
cars
that
as
does
well,
not
or-
look like monkey.
Yeah. I
Do
have
you
a
do the
few.
slot? Do you do the slot car racing, or is that something different?
No, that's different.
Sock
I have a
cars
lot
are
of
fun
these. The crawlers. It's basically a 10th scale.
They crawl like this over the
It's.
Yeah.
I wish I had something there for like scale.
Banana.
Banana for scale.
Banana for scale. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, compared to where you are,
the
they're probably
figure's
like what
pretty good
this.
for scale. Like
Yeah.
that's not a small figure. Ooh, that one's fun.
That's my latest.
Ooh.
Is that the one that's taken over the table?
Hmm. No,
You're saying
No,
some
I had-
project has taken over the table.
I got this one last year.
Ah.
How long does it take you to build something
Last
like
year.
this?
Well, it depends. You can buy them ready to run out of the box, or like this one was a kit, and it comes with everything you need to get it running except for the electronics. So you put your own motor in it, your own receiver, and motor or speed control and all the electronics, but the chassis comes as a kit and you have to put it all together. And they're kind of cool because like the differentials, you have to actually put the gears together and then put the axles together, and the transmission you actually have to build. So I like doing it, and I like painting
more.
because the bodies come just clear and then you paint them yourself.
Huh. So clear as in like transparent, like you can see through them?
Yeah. Well, and you paint, it's Lexan, and you paint the inside so you get the glossy
Oh, the
finish
gloss on the outside.
because you're
okay.
painted. Yeah, because the paint's actually on the inside.
Oh, that's a
So
good
you've
idea.
got to do so like you had to paint the stripe first and then
Well, yeah.
get the
Well, and that's
detail out.
part of the fun of them is you build them and then figuring out how to paint them and make them look good.
yeah.
Because that's just it. You have to figure out what do you mask and then paint, because obviously you want to do dark colors first because the light colors won't bleed through. So if I masked everything off and painted the white first, then the black would show behind it.
Have you ever totally screwed one up when you were making it? Like just totally
yeah.
wrecked it?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I have several bodies that just look like shit.
Like
So
a
I'm
good
guessing
artist, you need
prefer
1,000 bad
put them
drawings.
together yourself instead of just buying them already done.
That's a lot of the fun is putting them together as a kit.
Yeah. Well, you put them
this one
together.
I kind of went all out because it's got like ready to run. It's just basically a 4-wheel drive rock crawler. But this one has, you can lock the front and the back or one or the other individually. It's got a 2-speed transmission.
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
They're way more
So-
involved than I would have thought for an RC.
Yeah.
So yeah, I have a lot of fun with it. I used to race, funny story, as a matter of fact, because I used to race RC on a track local here. And I actually went to a couple of national races. But the people in the hobby at the time were so toxic and so competitive. That's
God.
how I found furry, because I went looking for something else to do.
Aww. I mean, that says something about a group where you're like, I love this thing and I love doing this thing, but the people fucking suck.
It was bad. It's not as bad now. It's gotten a lot better. And I might, now that I'm not working nights, I might start racing again. But
Well, I did hear that at FC this year, there was like an RC meetup.
Yeah, there's a
where
big RC meetup.
bunch of people brought
It
theirs.
was cool.
Yeah,
There was a lot of
I
cars.
know
I gotta see it
because-
for a minute.
Yeah, I know
Oh,
because
yeah,
there's
yes.
a local that went and they were posting pictures.
so
Um,
that
Snowmobile?
is kind of for scale. The truck that was just up there that's behind it is
yeah.
about 14 inches from front to back. So that gives you an idea how big this snowmobile is. And this snowmobile is completely 3D printed,
Nice.
obviously, except for like the shocks and the electronics. But yeah,
Are the
it's
treads
one.
rubber or are the treads
No,
plastic?
they're 3D printed and pinned together.
Oh wow!
That's
This
crazy.
thing's a meat grinder. It's scary.
So don't run it over your legs. Got it.
Yeah.
But put it on my back.
But
Right,
that was a
that
lot
might
of fun to do.
Oh my.
Need a
I'll
massage.
probably do another one so I can do different colors. But this was the first iteration. And it was a lot of fun to put together.
That's cool. Is this
And it
one that you
works.
found and you printed it?
Yeah, I found it online. Well, the local RC shop that's by us had one on their countertop. So then I went and found where they got it from and did it, and it was a lot of fun. It took a long time, but it's it's RC, it's fast. But you kind of got to have snow, and we don't have any.
I was gonna say, have you had a
mail
chance
it
to
to
even
me.
use it?
Man,
Do you
I've
think
got
it'll
about
be-
4 feet of snow in my front yard.
Right.
Do you think if you get it
Wow.
fast enough, it'll go across water?
We've had.
I
no
bet you
snow.
it probably would. It's
My
heavy,
goodness,
but
that's the JCR.
The GCR.
What the JC?
The
The
GSR.
GCR. The GSR. That's what I meant.
The Grand Sierra Resort, not the Jorkin straight right.
This is the Grand Sierra Resort, right?
yeah.
Did you
And I'm
take that
not-
from your plane?
I did. I love taking pictures from the air.
Yeah. I know.
So this is when Voss was flying, right? So that's
Yeah.
also a hobby within itself.
This was us in the middle of landing.
Yeah, this was us coming in to
Yeah, nothing better to
BLFC.
do while landing than to take a few pictures.
Well, he's
Well-
landing. All I got to do is sit there.
Yeah, Click's not flying. Voss is flying.
Oh, cool. Okay, so I thought Voss took the picture while landing. I'm like, shouldn't you be focused on
Honestly, that'd be
landing?
impressive.
Yeah. My feet got this.
I mean, the
Landing
planes will
selfie.
fly themselves nowadays.
Yeah, that's something else I love to do. I love taking pictures from the air. Maybe I should get into photography more and actually get a good camera.
Yeah. Hey, you're
the
always
angles you
welcome to
could
try
get.
my camera. See if you like it. It's not very fancy, but it's decent.
Yeah. That
Uh-oh.
that one's
Who's
funny.
that?
That is Rue and his man on the highway on the way to BLFC.
How do you know that was us?
Because I could see it a lot better than you can in the picture.
Well, also
Remember
remember
when
we
you
were
have
all
your-
like,
You have your telegram
Tracking.
position on.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I remember
Yeah,
that
we
year
had
all
our
ours
Telegram
on.
live position on, and so the whole entire ride, we were sharing our location with all of our friends, and so
Were you like, look out the
Click
window,
knew
nerd?
exactly where we were. So while he was floating, he flying across, he looked out the airplane and was like, "Oh, there they are."
Or no,
Took a
this is
picture of
on the
us.
way home. This is on the way home because the highway's on the left side.
Ah,
Oh.
No, it could have been.
But it's still
you guys beat us home. Like, it was funny to watch you guys. Like, we were looking at the map, and it's like, they're not following the road. Like, we knew you were taking an airplane, but it was funny to see you guys, like, just going straight, and it's like, wait a minute, they're not following any roads. What's going on here? You guys
We were
totally
also
beat us
doing
there and back.
200 miles an hour.
Yeah. We all left, we all leave at like 8 o'clock, and they didn't leave till like after lunch, and then they beat us all there.
Well, so yeah, because you guys all left to go to BLFC at like 6 and 7. We didn't leave till 11, and we still beat you guys there by 4 hours, which was terrible because we couldn't get into the room until you guys got there.
So who really won that?
Yeah.
So who
what
was the
you're saying
real
is you
winner?
should have left later.
Much
pretty
later.
much.
I think it's interesting when I got an opportunity to go up in the air with
yeah,
you
that's-
guys. It was
That was my
just
collection about 5 years ago. No, more than that. That was about 8 years ago.
Oh.
I like your Nickelodeon one.
The splatter? Yeah,
The
that
big
was fun to
green.
paint.
Nick's slime.
It was
I
just
like the
interesting
onions you got
going up
going
in
on
the
up there.
airplane with you guys. I mean, it's a different experience when you're going to your own personal airplane versus going to the airport. Like I like went in, like I was expecting like I needed to go through some sort of like tech line or something, but it's quite literally a building. And I'm like, I'm here, and they're like, oh, okay, we'll call your pilot, and then they're like, oh, we'll just bring you out to the plane. And I got on a golf cart, and they whisked me out to where you guys were at your plane, and I just hopped in, and then you said, okay, all right, we got the clearance, we're ready to go, let's go. And we were up in the air. And nothing, no wait, no nothing. It was just like we were there, and I was like, this is a totally different experience. No checking out in the lines or have to cling onto your bag as somebody's like looking at
private
it.
jets are onto something.
I know, right? I know.
Oh, the service you
Why
get
doesn't
when you're
everyone just
going
have one?
private is so much different. So much
It
different.
is
yeah.
so much different. But I have to say that when we were flying over the golden, not the golden arch,
It was the golden spike.
golden spike, when we
Speaking of
flew over
trains.
the golden spike, and I didn't see the golden spike. I like, you asked me like, hey Rue, did you see the golden spike? And I was like, oh no, I missed it, sadly, it's on the other side of the plane. You're like, oh, that doesn't matter. You like turn the airplane, and I'm like, what's happening? And all of a sudden I definitely saw that golden spike. I saw it 100% clear, and I was like, oh my goodness, it was
Okay, Vector, we're going.
I did not think that I would ever get sick in the air, but that I got really sick at that particular point because I wasn't used to that. I also wasn't ready for it. But yeah, it was fun. It was fun going up in the air with you. I hope that I get an opportunity to go up in the air with you guys again, because that was definitely a fun experience. So
Yeah.
Well, what we need is, we'll start a GoFundMe so
For
we
what
can
it's worth
buy
air.
a big plane, and then we'll call it the For What It's Worth plane, and then Boss can just fly us to conventions.
Yeah, we
Convention
need
to
to
convention.
big. All
Just big
right, we
enough.
just need some more subs.
Yeah.
Just a Seneca.
more subs,
Right? That's all we need.
patrons.
Or the Navajo.
Wait.
Isn't that the one you was looking at?
I would love to get that. That would be a party plane.
Yeah.
Ooh. Party plane. Then
I know a
Boss
great
can
way to
fly
raise
us
money.
to Disney. Like, it'd be
We have a-
perfect.
There's a great and easy way to raise money, guys. We just need to start our own religion, have a stadium-sized church full of believers, and we always accept tithings and donations. But it never
Yeah.
goes to them. It goes to us.
That'll be our new Patreon reward. For those who give us $50,000 a month, you get to go up in the For What
You
It's
get to
Worth
go
jet.
for
You
a
get
ride.
one ride anywhere you want in the States.
You get a
We'll come
joint,
pick you
50
up.
grand.
and
Jesus,
we
you
will
might as well
call
have
it
at
the
least
Cookie
5.
High Club.
Cookie High Club.
Cookie High Club. I like that idea.
Ironically, you'll be served peanuts and not cookies on the plane.
Right.
Furry absolutions.
All right. Well,
That's
let's,
hobbies.
So that's some of mine.
Who else we got?
do you have some
Anyways.
other ones you want to share?
The click hour.
I don't have pictures. Well, we
Yeah,
could
but
talk
you can
about
go through
40K.
Yeah. I don't have any pictures.
We don't have any
It's
pictures.
okay.
Everybody knows 40K.
Oh
though.
wait, hold on. I might have one.
Of
For when we
Warhammer
played.
40K.
Okay,
Yeah.
so for 40K, is the appeal the game itself, or is the appeal all of the miniature
It's the
collecting and painting?
lore.
Yes.
It's the lore.
It's everything. There's so much to it. It's amazing.
The toy cars belong to Click.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
to buy it.
Oh, yeah, they're all
It's-
mine.
It's to buy it to have it be kept in the box. Just kidding.
Just like a on the shelf.
Just like amiibos.
Well, it's the whole
It's to
thing.
buy
Like
it to
the
never use
lore, the lore is very extensive and out of control. But getting the models and putting them together and painting them is a lot of it. I mean, there's some people that's all they do. They don't even play the
Because
game.
I have a friend who only paints the models, who doesn't do any of the game itself, who just loves the models and building the armies.
Yeah,
Oh, that's totally
it's a
terrible.
very creative. Wow. But that's the thing is the creativity of
Warhammer.
painting, because when you put the models together, I mean, there's definitely guardrails for what you can do, but honestly, you can do just about anything. You could even kit bash and take stuff from this model and put on that model and make whatever you want.
See, I think the problem that I have with it is like I'm very much of a puzzle piece person. Like it's like I want to, like, when I open up a puzzle, let me tell you, I don't want to have to choose which puzzle piece to actually fit into certain spots. I just want to build it. Like, if I see the image and I'm like, I just want to use all the parts, but there's too many options, and the whole fact that I have to like sacrifice like one thing. Like, you can only choose if this person is holding this or if he's holding. What's happening?
We're under fire. But yeah, like, well, just like that though. There's a lot of people that's all they do. I mean, there's some people that's their business. They actually, you just send them models and pay them to paint it. Which
It's a good gig. I mean, look at that tank.
it works.
That tank is
but
really well done.
for me, half the fun is painting it yourself, even if it turns out bad.
You know, you're the size of one of those miniatures right now. You're
You
like
kinda
within
are.
the war.
I'm ready. Send me in.
Lore accurate Space Marine.
Oh no! Don't tell him that he'll change his avatar. I can see it. I saw it within his brain. He was changing it.
Turn me into a little Warhammer, just figurine, just.
But yeah, no, Warhammer. I played a couple games with Voss and Click, and it's pretty fun. You guys introduced it to me, and it was fun playing it that one time. But Voss, this is like one of your number one hobbies. So, and I know that Click is into it as well. But do you want
it's
to
his
talk a little
fault,
bit about Warhammer and why you're interested in it? What got you into it?
Just that, the lore, the stories, the factions. I get super immersed into like a series if it has super in-depth lore with a whole world that is believable and works. And I just fall in love, and I'm like, yes, more, and then I go down very bad rabbit holes of all of my time.
The iceberg continues.
Something hyper focus, something.
Oh, it's terrible. You want to talk about nerds? We have so many conversations about 40K and like the real life of 40K. It's
For
out of
real
control.
life.
Oh no, you talk about the hobby that you're into.
Yeah. So what about your hobby, Sammy?
I don't have hobbies.
Sammy.
Sumo
Thank you
wrestling.
very much. I don't
about
have
sumo?
hobbies.
You
No,
don't have
not
hobbies.
at all.
Not a.
Okay, well,
not
thank
a
you,
one?
everybody. Thank you for coming out
Not a
and
one.
watching today's
No.
episode. Sammy doesn't have anything. We don't have anything else to talk about. So
No.
thank you so much. You know,
I
Sammy
am the
put this
most-
episode
Cue the
together.
music.
We thank our
Sammy was
Patreon.
the one that was
Person in the
like,
world.
I really want to do this episode because I have so many other hobbies. Yep,
Yeah.
it wasn't Sammy that said that. So
Nope, not at all. Nope, I don't do that. No, the most recent one is the sumo. I mean,
Sumo.
I love it as like the sport itself is awesome. Very very skilled. It's one of those things like you watch it, you think about it, and you're like, yeah, the concept is simple. You have to get the person either out of the ring or they have to touch the ground with anything but the soles of their feet. But it actually can be quite technically difficult. And
Whoa.
these
That's the
guys are
real life
strong.
photo of Sammy absolutely
That
destroying
is.
someone.
Nah, I got my butt kicked on that one. That one was good though. Like, so that's me on the left.
In your defense, it looks like you're sumo wrestling against a house. That guy's huge.
That guy is
well,
big.
yeah, that's one of the dudes from the local club. He's been doing it quite a few years. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a good exercise, and I don't know, it's a fun community.
do you ever hurt your back? Because that looks like that would hurt. Like he's grabbing your shoulders. Like if you're like
Yeah.
running into somebody, he's grabbing your shoulders. Like that would hurt my back.
Yeah.
My back,
Well, and I
my
mean,
back.
that's where it's like, yeah, it looks simple, it sounds simple, but like physically doing it, you've got to be aware. You've got techniques.
Oh,
You have to mind yourself. You have to mind your neck. You have to mind your. I mean, I already have bad knees. I've had bad knees since I was like 14.
It sounds terrifying to me. Like the size of some of these guys, especially when you look at professional sumo wrestling. I'm like,
Uh-huh.
this guy would like this guy is 3 of me. I would
Yeah.
not want to. It's like staring down like a Dodge truck and being like, I'm gonna wrestle this thing. Like,
Yeah. But that's the thing is like, especially when you watch professional, you've got guys where you've got some really big guys that are 300-400 pounds and they're, 6 foot, whatever. But then you've got smaller guys as well that are,
it's all
they're maybe
technique.
250, 300, and they're, my height of being, 5'4" or whatever. And they'll take the big guys out. Like, there is a lot of technique, a lot of throwing technies.
This might be a dumb question. Is it like boxing? Is there like weight classes in it, or is it just
No.
anything goes?
No, so in professional sumo in Japan, there is no weight class. There is a weight that there's a minimum weight you have to be able to maintain.
What is that? Wait.
In professional sumo, like if you are in Japan doing sumo.
But what is that weight if you're in Japan? Like, what's that professional weight you have to reach?
I am not sure. I don't know it off the top of my
Okay,
head.
but there is one.
Yeah, but in
Quick
amateur
chat.
sumo,
Google the number.
in amateur
Google it.
sumo, so basically anything outside of grand sumo in Japan, there are weight classes. And so if you're doing like amateur tournaments and stuff, you will be placed
Porn.
into weight classes.
So apparently, the Japan Sumo Association requires people to be at least 5'6" and weigh at least 148 pounds.
Yeah, but
Oh, the average person, it says, is 330.
yeah, they will depending, because they'll get a lot of kids who do like sumo and stuff when they're in schools and whatnot, and you can kind of be like, oh, I'm under the weight, you know, but they're like a teenager or whatever. They'll be like, well, join. You just have to build up to the weight and stuff like that. So like we'll like for amateur sumo, the men's classes are they've got under 85 kilos, middleweight is 85 to 115, light heavyweight is 100 to 115, and then heavyweight is 115 and above. And this is in kilos. And then they've got for women's, their lightweight is under 65, middle 65 to 73, light heavyweight 73 to 80, and then their heavyweight is 80 plus. So weight classes only exist in amateur sumo. Weight classes do not exist in professional sumo. I have had people try to tell me that no, there's weight classes in professional sumo. No, there is not.
So TG had a comment. He said, sumo has a lot to do with coordination, focusing your center of gravity and being able to hold your ground. It takes a lot of skill.
Oh, yes. There is a lot of skill. Like, there is, you know, there's some innate benefits, you know, size and that. But it's like, yeah, you can be a big dude, but if you lose your, you know, if your balance is lost or if you don't have the strength to follow through, that doesn't mean you're gonna succeed.
I imagine it takes a lot of not only like being able to resist fear, because again, I'd be just terrified getting in the ring against one of these guys, but also I imagine like focus. I remember, I think it was Mike Tyson famously said, everyone has a plan until they get punched in the face or punched in the nose. I imagine like seeing when you watch these sumo matches, like people are getting slapped and smacked and pushed. I'm like, I imagine you gotta, you know, keeping your cool despite, you know, this flurry of blows coming in at you. I imagine it's got to be challenging.
Yeah, and there is a difference, like, again, between professional sumo, you'll watch those guys and they will smack each other across the face. Like, that is a technique that is allowed. And
not an
so
amateur.
that is not allowed in amateur. You cannot smack people on the face. So in amateur, like, there's no face smacking. They don't allow the nodowa, which is like the throat grab.
Okay.
So those aren't allowed. And then in general, across all of them, it's like, you know, you can't you can grab, like, you know, body, legs. You can't grab around the groin. You can't grab hair. But yeah, so the big difference with amateur and professional is like the face slapping and the throat grabbing. Yeah, you know, no punching. You can't kick. You can do like leg sweeps and foot sweeps and stuff like that. You can grab and pick up off the ground, that kind of thing. There are 82 winning techniques that you can do. Yeah. There's like, I think there's like 15 are like the most common. And then
so much more complicated than you would expect. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, the concept of it is simple. You know, it's either get the other person out of the ring or make them touch the ground with anything but the soles of their feet. But then the actual like technique of it can be a lot more complicated. But it is great, like, for strength and maneuverability. I don't know. It's also, that doesn't translate very well. That's a nice picture.
Pokemon, gotta catch them all.
Oh, so true.
So this is, you know, as with a lot of
will pull
people,
us through.
I do enjoy some photography stuff.
I'll teach you.
I'll teach you.
Pokemon.
Sorry.
So this is a picture that I took of, gosh, I don't remember which one it was from. One of the Pokemon centers in Tokyo. They have a bunch of these statues of different Pokemon outside, and this was one. Unfortunately, it's a horizontal, or sorry, it's a vertical picture, not a horizontal picture. So it kind of got stretched out, so it doesn't look quite what it was. But
It was one of those quick drive-bys instead of a.
nah, I like sat and like messed with the lighting and stuff on this one. But yeah, the Pokemon centers in Japan, they all have like different statues of different Pokemon, and I enjoy going around and doing some fun pictures there. So yeah, photography is also what I do. I've just got a Nikon. It's an older Nikon D7600, I think. But it's a few years old.
D76.
Yeah.
Like these nuts.
Sorry, got him.
But I still have a lot to learn. I don't take super nice pictures, but I'm
You did great.
practicing. I'm learning.
You did great. Have you gone out and taken some more photos somewhere, like nature photos?
No,
Like
I have.
we have a friend that's into that. So
Yeah, I need to. That's one of the things is like, I try to take my camera like when we're going places, but like I need a plan and take stuff and like actually take a day and like go out and do stuff. But
Actually, since we're talking about photography, if you don't mind, we have another email here from Yannick, which I think is relevant to the photography topic. If you don't mind me reading, or unless someone else wants to read it, but I'm happy to read it.
no, go for it.
All right, so I think it's Yamek Wolf, sorry. Says, for me, the furry community is an umbrella of a lot of different people with different nerdy interests. It becomes a safe space as when you meet a furry or furry community, it is a given that they are going to, with certain unfortunate exceptions, be progressive and welcoming of LGBT, queer, ace, neurodivergent, multiracial spaces in a time when our culture is sadly telling us not to be accepting of anyone different than the accepted norm. So I feel more comfortable really opening up and sharing my hobbies inside of furry than I do outside of it, with that umbrella of everyone is welcome so long as you are tolerant of differences in ethnic, cultural, race, gender, identity, sexual orientation, etc. That makes all of us different and unique. With that said, my main passion is photography, and I do both general photography of wildlife, street photography, and nature photography, as well as photos at various fandom events. I also collect digital cameras as an adjacent hobby, and own everything from newer mirrorless equipment back to digital cameras from the very late 90s and early 2000s. I've been into photography as a primary hobby since 2008 and collecting cameras since 2018. I'm including some of my favorite photos I've taken in the post below this, and believe me, it was not easy to narrow them down, as my Flickr account currently has just shy of 40,000 photos posted to it, so still plenty of photos I've not yet posted online. In addition to photography, my other hobbies are fishing, board games, tabletop, wargaming, and collectible card gaming. So thank you very much for that, Yemek. Yeah, collecting cameras in addition to pictures, I suppose.
Yeah.
Wow.
No,
Look at the
collecting cameras is
schnoz.
cool.
Look at the
There's-
schnozzes.
I've definitely seen, like, the last con I went to, there was people with older cameras about, which is, I always love seeing those. Well, even
I appreciate the retro cameras, yeah.
Yeah. The last furry night that we did locally at the bar, somebody had an old Sony, I think it's a Cybershot, but it was one that
beautiful.
was the storage card was a 3.5-inch floppy. That's how old the camera
Oh my
was.
god.
Yeah.
Nothing even reads a 3.5-inch floppy anymore.
Yeah, well, you have to get a like an external adapter, or I guess have a computer with a. I don't know. My 90s compact has a 3.5-inch floppy drive.
Everybody was kung fu
That is a
fighting.
very cool picture.
yeah.
A lot of photography.
Tragedy at the
buffs in
construction
room
site.
here.
2 cranes have been seen falling.
Yeah.
Well, photography's fun, and there's a lot of furries who are really good at it.
Oh,
Like you said, that can make you know, anybody can point a camera, but some of these
furries have a
very
visual
artistic.
aesthetic appreciation. Like furries love visual media.
Can't see
so-
because of me, but look at those feet. They're clear from the ground.
This guy's such a dork. He does all the meme dances, but he kills it every time. I'm surprised he hasn't won anything yet.
That's
Also,
funny.
pup.
He does all the meme
love this guy.
dances, like
That's
the-
because
There's a lot
everybody's
of
hating on the
meme
memes
dances.
because they're
But he does them
weird.
really good, though. He does
I
them
know,
really
I
good.
love a good meme dance. That's the thing. Is like I love that kind of shit. It's the people
That's
who don't
awesome.
like it. I'm like, yeah, they're just having fun with it.
That's the point of dance.
Yeah.
So,
like all the other memes that are out there.
Wait, I can blend in with this one.
how about Rue and all of your totally not furry, outside of furry hobbies that aren't
Yeah.
furry?
Everything. He's like, here's all my stuff, and we're like, it's all just furry.
Rue doesn't have a life outside of furry. He's not allowed to.
Apparently.
I talked to you already. I already took my turn about arcades. That was a lot of fun.
arcade.
Yeah, that's true. You started with
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
talked about.
But none of the pictures you
Hello
sent
there.
in to be shared were about
I'm here to sell you a
arcades.
car.
I mean,
nice
they
stoic
kind of
photo.
were. I mean, like some of the things that I shared in the For What It's Worth admin chat is a couple of things. Like for example, I absolutely love video games. Like video games is very much one of my passions. I play a lot of different games. It's gotten to the point where I've even put my persona in some of the games because you talk about furry, right? But the subject was not just like what are things that are non-furry that we're into, it's things that are furry or furry adjacent. And you're right, everything that I do is something that is probably furry adjacent. Like for example, like I love one of my favorite characters in Super Mario Bros. I have a lot of Bowser Jr. stuff. I mean, we have a collection of Bowser stuff. Like we have a shrine to Bowser. And, you know, I collect like Stitch stuff as well. So, you know, but I really love a lot of the Mario stuff.
I love that
have
picture.
commission art that you know even has Mr. Click in it, I believe. Oh no,
I
that
haven't seen
wasn't
that
Click.
toy in a
That was
long
somebody
time.
else. But
I mean,
Those
get
are
out
all
like so
your
people can see it.
pictures.
Yeah.
You guys like,
Who's
and here's
making
all the
good
pictures that are
pictures?
submitted. Now moving on.
I don't know. Click put her to me, so I just started doing it. We can continue.
What I loved about this toy was so cool when I sold it at Toys R Us because the handle's that little black brown plug near his butt, and you can just thrash. You just and it was like the most awesome toy. It was so freaking fun. Every kid I would be like, look, check this thing out. This thing's sick. And then the kid would immediately want it. They didn't care about the figures that they came with or what the original series was. I was like, look, this thing freaking swings and thrashes. It's cool.
Of course, you worked at Toys R Us. That makes so
I
much
did
sense.
for many years.
Oh my
It
gosh.
was a very fun time.
Were you ever Joffrey?
Were you?
I was Jeffrey a few times.
Oh,
Ooh.
Jeffrey.
We
Were
had
you
the
ever-
old, or the 2000s Jeffrey.
It was the cone, just a giant cone for his
Yeah.
head, and I had to. His mouth is like way up here. And I
Yeah.
hated it.
What do you want to say?
I was just gonna say, were you there when they closed it down?
Yes, I was there for its final years at Sugar House. They knew about it since June, and we didn't get told it till November. And
That
we
was
were like,
so
"What?"
sad.
That's a Sammy pick.
That's one of mine.
Ooh.
The cherry blossoms.
I was gonna say it's from Japan, I'm assuming.
Yeah, this is when we last went. We went during cherry blossom season. We also
what a
found out
beautiful
that I am
time.
potentially allergic to cherry blossoms.
Oh no!
Oh, dear.
Which is funny.
What an unfortunate time to go.
Yeah, well, that's how you learn, right? You figure it out.
Real quick.
Yeah,
Real
what's up?
frickin' quick.
Real
Real
fucking quack.
You'll learn it
Real
real
fucking
frickin'
quack.
quick.
Real fucking quack.
Should I read our last email just to get the
Oh.
last one out of the way?
That's also one of mine.
Oh.
You might know what that is.
The Tower of Terror.
That's
but
the
not
Tower
the
of
one that we
Terror
know.
in Disney Tokyo.
Yes, there's
Well,
this so
Disney Sea.
cool.
Tokyo.
I love there's aesthetic so much. It's so
Yeah.
cool. It's like a castle.
Did that's
Beautiful.
playing with the exposures on that one. So
That one's
I was
such a pretty
standing
tower.
on a bridge across the pond, and you could see that in the night, and I was like, "That's fucking cool." So
Such a gorgeous tower.
And that's
One
all
of the
I'm going.
things that was said in chat is it was from Mephi. He likes collecting weapons of all sorts, not
Weapons?
to use but to admire, and definitely not. And this is in parentheses. And definitely not for vengeance purposes.
You know,
vengeance. Who would ever do that?
I used to collect swords.
You did?
I used to back in the day. When I was like an edgy 18, 19, 20-year-old, I had a sword collection.
Rue collects things too.
I do collect things. Oh yes, this is me collecting cookies. You know, it's
Get a load of
definitely
this
is
freaking guy.
non-furry like material, right?
Yeah.
I
sure.
like cookies. I enjoy
Yes.
them. They're very, very lovely. You know, you go through, you try different ones. I like going to the store. When I see that there's a new cookie that's out, I want to take it and partake in it. So I'm a little bit of a foodie.
He has a tab at
I'm
Crumble.
a little bit. Yeah, Crumble. They know me by
That's
name. I walk in,
That's
they're
just
like
diabetes.
the regular, and I'm like, yes. But I have to be careful because I am diabetic, so I have to make sure that I don't eat too many. So that's why I'm always sharing with my friends. Cookies. Another picture of me and cookies. Cookies. This should just be an episode about cookies.
Isn't
know what we
every
should
episode
do?
about cookies?
We should do a blind taste test and see if you can tell the difference between cookies.
Ooh, that would be lovely. See, I am a certified cookie muncher. See, this is not furry click. I don't know what you're talking about. This is
Click it. Click. Eat the cookie.
eating cookies is
click,
not
click, click.
furry related. Everybody likes cookies, right? If you don't like
How
cookies,
can you
then who
not?
are you?
It's the perfect kind of treat. It can be so versatile.
So I'm also a big
Whoa, who's this
person
handsome
into D&D. I really like D&D. I play D&D.
But you can't guess the number.
with my friends. I've been out of playing D&D for about a year now. There was a great big huge campaign that I just barely finished. I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to take a break, please. It was a different system. It wasn't D&D related, but I'm a huge D&D fan. Most of the time you'll find me being a rogue, you know, lurking in the shadows and stabbing people. But I love playing a rogue or a sorcerer of some sort, you know, fireball.
Fireball.
I can appreciate that. I've been a DM for 22 years, so.
Oh, you have?
What
Great.
the fuck?
So,
Career.
Not the same game, different games.
You could say the
That's
same
a
game,
hell of
I
a
believe it.
campaign.
so what kept you into D&D for a long time? Because that is definitely, you know, a non-furry hobby. Now, of course, it is like if I can be a furry character, I will be a furry character. But I
Everybody
don't
wants to be a
have
goddamn
be.
druid so they can shapeshift.
Yeah.
You're gonna pick the null
Yeah.
every time.
Every
So-
time.
Nuka, what interests you in being a DM and doing it for that long?
I think I just loved. I've played D&D for longer than 22 years, but I started DMing 22 years ago. I think the reason was because just a lot of people want to be players, but no one wants to put the effort into DMing. So I would run the games just because I'm like, well, if we can't find a DM to run it or to run the game, I'll just be the DM, and then a game will happen. And I guess it does flex your improv and creativity skills because your players will always throw you curveballs, and it's kind of fun to react to what your players are gonna throw at you.
Never
Harley,
create
you
a
love
whole
improv.
story Just create guidelines because it's never going to go
Yep.
the story.
Have you
my
ever
favorite-
played D&D ever, Charlie?
I've had mixed results of D&D. I both enjoy it and also don't care for it. I've had too many mediocre to experiences. Everyone says
gotta
I'd be
have
a
a good
good
party.
DM. Yeah, and that seems to be the running issue is I don't know where the party's at. Even if I bring the blow, no one wants to party.
I want to party. I always love to party.
We
Sammy's
like
been
to
a
party.
DM before.
Yeah, I struggle. I do want to try it again, but I want to do a pre-made campaign. So
And you do enjoy watching Critical Role all the time. That's something that you like.
Dimensions 20 is pretty good too.
yes, Dimension 20 is also good.
What's this? I don't know what this up
hobby does
here.
that pertain to?
It's leathercraft. It's leathercraft work.
Yeah.
They didn't make it.
Yeah.
Other stuff.
Oh, it's the hobby of commissioning people. You give money to people and they do something for you.
I'm a big advocate
You
in the
make
kink
something.
community and in the community, the not safe for work side of things. And not to say that pup hoods are not safe for work. I mean, there's definitely people that just wear pup hoods just to wear pup hoods. And I can't say that I'm in the pup community. That's more of Sammy's thing. But I am in that side of and in those particular communities. So I think that is a separate hobby that's not 100% furry related. That's my thinking. Unless if you guys want to say, no, you're wrong, Rue. Everybody that's into that type of stuff is furry. And then of course we have this lovely place. I am definitely a Disney adult. Me and Charlie have gone to Disneyland. I've gone to Disneyland with this person and that person.
Went to
Nuka,
Disney World.
when are we going to Disneyland and Disney World together? We need to do it.
I've never been, and I have zero desire to go.
Wow.
Okay, but you would love no. See, here's the thing. You would love Epcot because there's a thing called drinking around the world. And the World Showcase has pavilions about every other country, and every country has 2 to 3 signature cocktails. And if you plan it right, we start at 8 a.m. We can drink all around the world.
I literally
We
don't
can drink.
I'm a recovering
And you can
alcoholic.
eat.
I don't drink.
You can eat with me, then you chunky boy. There's food. There's so much food in the World Showcase. That alone is worth the time.
See, food from around the world I can get behind, but yeah.
That's why I go to Disney.
Pretty good.
Food.
Food, baby.
Food. It's so good.
Food. It's so good, dude.
I'd rather go to Vegas if we're going for food. I'd rather go to Vegas.
Ew, gross.
By the way,
No,
before
it's
this
cheaper at
picture
Disney.
disappears, I just want to point out this happy little family that's out down in the corner that we're not giving credit to being on the show. They're happy over there in the
All
corner.
hanging out.
Ignore.
They're so happy. I want to go to Disneyland Paris.
Oh, me too, bro.
I took
Why-
this
Me
picture
too.
because
Why
I mean,
too
come
is
on.
like they've been to Disneyland Paris, and I want to go.
This is another Disney, another picture that was taken at Disney. I mean, we had a whole episode about Disney sounds that Click and Voss put together. That was such a fun episode, but a lot of us we did really well in that episode because we've been to Disney so many times. We know exactly where, certain sounds are in the parks and stuff like that. So, but, yeah.
Food.
Food. Oh, Disney food is
yum.
amazing.
Is that a
Speaking
curry?
of
It's got some
food, I'm in
curry
a
Disney
and
food.
crispy things.
I'm in a bowl
Yeah, whatever it is, it's-
of cow soy.
I'm Disney seeing this in my mouth. You know what I'm saying?
See, this is not. Why are you guys saying that this is furry related? This is not furry related at all.
This
This
one's
is.
genuinely not. You're right.
I am very much a foodie. I love going and trying new places. When I see that there's a new place that's open, I am probably one of the first people to like line up to try this new place, this new location. So
What is
I
this?
love
Jokes
this curry?
aside, is this from the place that they actually do know your name?
Yes.
yes.
And you walk in and go, the regular, and they just whip it up.
Yes.
Yes.
This is Thai
That
time.
looks good.
If you ever come visit me in Utah, this is probably where I will take
To be
you.
fair, it is fantastic.
Thai time.
It is really good.
I love going there.
Yeah.
I've only been a few times.
But that looks really fucking good right now.
Their food's real good. I really like real food.
Rue
So
has
this
not
is a
led us
dish.
wrong in that way.
I will take you guys to more food places. I love going out to eat.
Well, that's what we do.
It's getting expensive.
That's what we do.
Yeah, that's what we do.
Every
Every other Friday, we spin the wheel.
and we go try some place we've never been.
That's cool. That's cool. I love that.
That sounds
I
fun.
love trying new places. I like tasting new foods. I mean, even the other day, don't tell Thai Time this, but I went to a new Thai restaurant that I hadn't been to before.
He cheated on
And
Thai
I
time.
had this dish, cow soy, and it was not as good. This was really good.
Yeah, that's like me when I go to like Indian places. My go-to Indian meal is a lamb korma, and that's what I judge them on.
So this picture was more or less for me to talk about the arcade stuff. We can skip
That
this
strawberry
photo.
that strawberry drink that they always have. Ah.
Wait,
What
no,
is,
what?
Ooh.
Y2's asking, have you ever done a mukbang?
I do know what a mukbang is, and I do not want to do one because
Always
I feel,
2 steps ahead. Always 2 steps ahead.
I just don't want to do a mukbang because I feel weird about whenever I watch somebody do a mukbang, it's just so weird. You're watching them eat. Mukbang is like basically like
bunch
a
of
whole
food.
bunch of food, and they sit there on the camera, and all they do is just eat it in front of the camera. I like participating. I want to eat that food myself. I don't want to watch somebody eat it.
I would rather have others join me in a mukbang size amount of food. I'm not going to do that all by myself. That's way too much food.
Yeah.
There's your Basel Junior collection.
Yes. I think you got me that shirt, didn't you?
I did at Epic Universe.
Yeah,
And you better be appreciative.
Yes, I wear
It
that
was worth
shirt.
it.
There's so many things that you've gotten me, Charlie, at like different places.
I just see the things and I go, oh, that person likes that character because that's all they associate themselves with. I'm gonna buy it.
Wow.
Smash Brothers with Kit and
Here,
I don't
I'm
know
just
who the Grey
gonna
Wolf is.
do me a favor. Just hit this
That
like
Blue Wolf
multiple
is.
times. Like,
Now smash the B button and then do the ultimate
I like
animation.
how
And it's just
Rue
you
is the only one not in an actual character outfit.
I am in a character outfit. What are you talking about?
You're wearing a
your
cape.
Yes,
Yeah,
but
that one's
who
Star
am I-
Fox, Star Wolf.
What character am I
Link.
portraying?
I don't know.
Peach with the turnip.
Exactly. Yeah.
Where's your dress? Why do you have a spade coming out the back? What the is that?
Yeah.
it's
What fucking
where
Smash
it was
Brothers
pulled
character is
from.
that?
And then there's
yeah,
like Link, and then Wolf, and yeah.
That's not Link. That's Marth.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, that is
Marth.
Marth, yeah. Why is he wearing a Link cap then?
Because Marth wears a cap.
Does he?
Yeah.
Not in Smash, so it must maybe in the game.
That's why I'm
Why-
like,
why
everyone
two
else
said-
is in a character outfit except for Rue. I feel like Rue's kind of a cop-out on this.
They
Y2
probably ran out in the
asked
budget. It was
in the
going to be like
chat-
another $100.
He said, "What do you think is the what do you think of the upcoming Super Mario Galaxy movie since it has Bowser Jr. in the film?" I am super excited because that means that I'll get to see more Bowser Jr. stuff. I am not 100% sold on his eyes. Once you've seen it, you'll know what I mean. They gave him real pupil, like real eyes. It's usually
It's the
Bowser
little black
Jr.'s
beady dots.
Did
Yeah,
they do the
Bowser
Sonic
Jr.'s
movie
eyes
thing
are just-
where they made the cringe eyes?
Yes. Yes, he has the cringe eyes, and you'll see it, and then you'll not be able to unsee it.
I'm Mary Poppins, y'all. Playing
That's
Splatoon.
really weird. Is that doing like 3D stuff for anybody else?
Nope.
What kind of 3D stuff?
Like, come stand over here, and like all the red is like popped out.
Oh, I'm colorblind, so probably won't do anything for me.
Oh, I see what you mean. I think it's just because of how the line work is on the resolution. The red
Right,
does
it's
look
just-
like it's popping
doing
out.
weird
It's-
things in VR.
I think that's just an illusion.
Yeah, it
just
might
an
not affect
illusion.
us because we're not on.
Again, I was just
'Cause if I put my head in the
including
wall,
some
it's
images
No, it's
specifically
flat. I was looking,
related
it's just a
to
weird, the line work, I guess.
video games and playing games, and I enjoy games. I enjoy it so much that it influences my art. I also really enjoy doing charity work. It's super fun. I think charity work as a hobby itself, and so I haven't been able to do it in a period of time. COVID kind of killed it for me, but definitely it's something that I really want to get back into. Something that I used to really get involved with my friends. Now this is the part where Click is going to be like, Rue, this is furry related, and you're right. This is very much furry related.
No, I kind of agree because I do it with you.
Because I think it's more than just fursuiting. We're doing fursuiting with a purpose, and we're going to the charity events to be able to raise money for the charities themselves. Like any time that I've been involved with a charity, it always feels amazing. Because you're doing something that's more than just self-serving for yourself. You're doing it for other people. This right here is for the Cure Search Walk. It's to help raise money for children that have cancer, and to be able to fund children or their families that don't have the money in order to be able to receive treatment. And so, it was always fun going there every year with a bunch of my friends. This is taken at Strut Your Mutt. So Strut Your Mutt, you'll basically they raise money for animals and make sure that they have no-kill shelters available. Also helping with funding to be able to have people adopt their animals as well. But it's always fun every year to be able to go and help with these charity events. But it's been a while. I have been able to help out with some other charity events like here in VR. But I'd love to get back out in fursuit. And
Sammy.
hey, look, this is Sammy in fursuit.
Who's Dead Dog?
That's Bunny.
Dead
That's my
Dog
Bunny.
Bunny is Dead Dog?
Yeah, Heba is dead puppy.
That's amazing. What a
Your
cool
wife
suit.
is Dead Puppy. And this is my
Your wife.
significant other over here in the blue suit. I'm
I
not
feel
in
like I don't
any of
ever
these.
see these suits.
Because
What?
we haven't done this in a while. We need to get back into it.
haven't
I
been
mean,
to a
like,
con in
I've
years,
never seen them at
except for
cons.
Woo.
The blue one needs to come to a con more. The dead dog needs to come to a con more. What the
He
fuck?
had him. He even suited it this year
Yeah.
for a bit.
He did.
I didn't bother bringing mine to a woo because I was only there for half a day.
Half
Oh.
a day.
I took a picture of this because me and my
It's tea
significant
time,
other,
doctor.
we do like tea, and we have a lot of different tea. You come to our house, we have a lot of different teas available, and we enjoy sharing a cup of tea with each other, and collecting those things is a little bit of a hobby. We also love a lot of things from Japanese culture. I do plan on going to Japan at some point in time. Maybe I'll be going with this bean next year. We'll have to see how that all works out. But And that's a hobby within itself, looking at different things from different cultures. Like we have some of our decor within our house. We have like a Japanese screen, different things like that. But anyhow. I was stretching, okay? I was stretching to find some things that were not furry related. But there you go. I think that's the end of my images. Is that correct, boss?
That's it.
Okay, cool.
What about Nuka?
Hello.
Nuka didn't have any images.
I didn't have any. Well, no, it's because the things that I'm
No,
interested in, I didn't.
But he's
have
got
any,
hobbies.
I've mentioned a few of them already, but yeah. Before that, I want to make sure we get to this last email because we got one more email.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Got to make sure I get to that. It's on a topic we've already talked about already, technically with the trains, but this is also from Basel, which says, I've run into so many furries that are into trains, model trains, studying rail history, working railway jobs, or playing train games on the PC. Many fur cons have panels for train-related things. I grew up with trains stopping in front of my grandmother's house. My own name, Basel, is a small nod to the railways. The train station in the small city of Basel, Switzerland, is my happy place. This train station serves as a gateway between France, Germany, and the Swiss Alps. It sees almost 1,000 passenger trains a day. To me, the trains aren't just machines, but mountain-crossing beasts that symbolize freedom and the spirit of adventure. Bolt the railway dog is a wonderful furry that shares his passionate love of trains through social media. He's always posting photos and videos of himself in fursuit with trains. Last year, he was at MFF 2025, and I got the opportunity to meet him. Knowing what his favorite railway locomotive is, I brought my model to the convention. I was able to chat with him for a little bit and get some pictures. I don't think that the number of furries that are into trains is an accident. Much like research showing that people on the autism spectrum are into board gaming, furries are also into trains for many of the same reasons. The operation of trains follows rules and structured patterns even when those trains are being run in complex environments. And then there were some pictures there. Thank you very much, Basil. So, just wanted to make sure we got to that email as well.
Twains.
Twains.
Whaleways.
Railways.
Twains and whaleways.
One of my own hobbies I didn't really have pictures for because it wouldn't really help. I'm really big into escape rooms. I've done I think to date 121 escape rooms.
Wow.
So
oh my gosh. I love
when you do the
escape
math,
rooms too.
when you do the math and you realize how much money I spent on escape rooms, it's like it's somewhere in the $5,000 region or whatever over the years. But yeah, no, I friggin' love escape rooms. And usually when I go to a new city, one of the first things I do when I'm there is, okay, because in all the cities that I've lived in, I've done all the escape rooms there. So I need to find new ones. So whenever I go to a new city, I'm like, sweet, escape rooms, what do they got here?
Go find one.
Well, then, Nuka, you should come
Utah.
Come visit. There's lots of our local group like escape rooms.
But have you done them all already?
So many escape rooms. We have it's crazy. I just went to a new one the other day. So I share that hobby with you. I go to an escape room almost every month. I have a little group that people get together and go to escape rooms. And it is so much fun to, figure out some of those puzzles. Now, I can't say that I'm really 100% good with all of the puzzles, but I'm really good at organizing and building a team that really understands how to get out of these escape rooms. And there's been some times that people have been like, we were just so shocked. We watched you guys go through our room like it was do we need to make it harder? You guys have 20 minutes remaining on your time. So it's fun. It's fun to go in and crush those the records.
You were saying the last one you guys did, you at full on just skipped over some of the clues because you just figured it out.
Yes, we figured it out, and there was it actually caused us to be a little bit longer because of the fact that usually what happens is in escape rooms, most of the time a clue is only used one time. So once you figured it out, you're good and you move on to the next one. So there was a couple of things that we hadn't figured out. So we're like, what is this? What do we need to use this for? And we had figured out the clue, and we already so it ended up messing it up a little bit, but yeah. Anywho, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to like jump over and steal that from you, Nuka, but why is it that you love escape rooms? Like, what is it about it that you love?
So like a real world video game, I guess, because like video games are always in these contrived situations, and there's something kind of fun about like in real life, like hey, like one of my favorite escape rooms I did was you started off in a straitjacket with like all your friends are in a straitjacket in a padded room. And like you have an hour to get out, and so the first thing you got to do is, it's such a contrived like something that you would encounter in a video game, but you're in there in person. So I delight in that sort of feeling. Also, most people would not want to be in an escape room with me. The group that I typically go with, we're really hella competitive. So like we've made the mistake of bringing newcomers with us, and all of us in our group, we kind of know that we get snappy with each other, but we're all really competitive. So with a new person, we're like, give me that, get out of the way. What are you wasting time? Stop blocking that screen. So we get really like intensely into it. So
I could just see Nuka now running over and then just elbowing this new guy, knocking him. Be like, give me that!
Like elbowing me and be like, Rue, I'm putting together the cookie puzzle, not you!
Because all of us in our team are like that. Like we're super competitive and we're all working towards like breaking records and stuff. And so we're all like that. If I don't solve something within 50 seconds, my friend will grab it out of my hand. Give me that. Go work over there, and I'll run over there. And so we're really hard, but it's because we're super into it in the moment. Like we don't hurt each other's feelings because we know we're all super competitive. But yeah, I very much enjoy that aspect of games. Although I will say, after doing more than 120 escape rooms, I can safely say that I will never do another Egyptian themed one, because it's been my experience that Egyptian themed rooms always suck. They're always bad. And anything space themed or science fiction themed or post-apocalypse themed, that's my jam. Fucking love those escape rooms.
I think you should go to Vegas. They have one that's a literal house, and it's Saw themed, and you have to solve all the Saw puzzles.
Oh, I would love that. I want to go to Vegas.
Big.
I really want to go to Vegas in general. The spectacle of it.
There's more to do there than just gambling.
LVSC. There's a furry con.
Well, I've been to I've been to BLFC, not to the Las Vegas one, but
Las Vegas Fur Con.
Did you know
LVFC?
that at that where BLFC is located, do you know at the Grand Sierra Resort that they have an escape room there?
No, they didn't when I went there a bunch of years ago. But
oh, okay.
Yeah,
it's only a recent thing.
Our little crew, we've done every single one of the rooms. They're all we've all completed all of them. So.
Oh, are you talking about Furry Logic?
No, there's a
in the
official one.
GSR, one in the basement.
GSR escape room.
And speaking of Las Vegas, that was a second ago. I want to go for a few reasons, but one of the reasons, and I alluded to this before, really big into Formula One racing. And as of a couple of years ago, the Las Vegas Grand Prix is a thing, and I would love to go someday if it weren't $1.5 billion. But although I live near Montreal, where the Canadian Grand Prix happens, so that's I'm sure one of these summers I'll get to go to that.
So
you gotta just save the pennies.
If you ever come to Utah, there is this one escape room that I would 100%, out of all escape rooms that I've been to, it's the best one. It's called Himitsu Station. It is an
Himitsu Station?
Yeah, I think I said it wrong.
Himitsu Station.
You sure did.
But it is
under the Perry Hotel.
It is pretty expensive. It's like $60 per person. Yeah. So it is pricey, and you have to at least have two of you there to go. But it was absolutely phenomenal. They had animatronics in there talking to you, helping you to be able to get through some of the rooms. They had a really good detailed story. They had tokens that you had to collect, and that was actually they really didn't do much about time. They mostly did it about how many tokens that you have been able to get, and so you have to like quite literally rummage through like a Studio Ghibli film. That's the theme. It's a Studio Ghibli film, and you have to find these tokens hidden all around the rooms. And the only gripe that I have is I wish that it was one more room larger, but it was really fun. It was really fun.
The coolest
I'm sure
escape
in
room
time
I've
they
ever-
might be able to expand.
The coolest escape room I've ever done, theming wise, and I love how they did this. They did a time travel theme room where it was really bizarre. So you walk into the room and like it's like an apartment, and you're mucking around with things. And then like a door opens in the side, and so you go through the door and you go through like this hallway, and it's like, oh, you're traveling through time. When you walk through the other side of the door, you're in the same apartment, and like, what the heck? But it's in the future, so some things have changed. And what was a cool mechanic is as you go back and forth, you go into the one room and you change something, then you run to the future, and it's changed accordingly.
over there.
And it had staff members that were watching and changing things around. And so the goal was you had to change the past to make something happen in the
To
future.
make
Like
it work in the future.
like one of them was a password thing. Like you had to make the person, you had to break into their apartment, and you had to make them like change their password to a certain something. So you'd like leave something on their desk, and then in the future you could crack their password because they had changed their password to something that you wrote on their desk or something. So
That's such a big brain room. What the fuck?
That's an awesome
it was
idea.
so
nuts.
cool.
I've never seen another room do something, and it must have been just crazy for the staff to run because you have to constantly monitor, and then as soon as they're out of the room, you got to run back into the first room and change things on the fly really quickly, and then run out before they get back. Yeah, it was. I've never seen another room that ambitious before. I would love someday to run my own escape room. It's just as a side hobby, just like build and run an escape room, because that'd be fun as hell.
Quick pause.
Y2 asks, have you ever had Yorkshire tea or PG tips, Rue? As a tea connoisseur?
I have, and they're pretty good. It's good. My
And how much
favorite
longer?
is the jasmine rice. Oh, we're getting there. We're
Jasmine.
almost the jasmine rice tea.
Palm wants to come in. Can Palm be audience?
Palm can come in. That's fine.
Question. Have we done Citrus's stuff? I don't remember putting any of Citrus's stuff up.
I don't
Photography?
I don't think we put the pictures up. No, we read the email, but I don't think we put the pictures up.
Oh,
Yeah, run through the photos.
If you got them.
yeah. 'Cause I
Roll
was
the
like,
tape.
wait, I don't remember.
Everyone back to one.
That comes with its
We're
own-
rolling 5, people.
Maybe.
Maybe. Technology is difficult.
Technology.
I don't understand why so many people are afraid of technology. Technology!
Oh, and I should also mention my other big hobby is board gaming. I have a $25,000 board game collection, which we will not be talking
yeah,
about here
that was
because we got a future episode
None of his work.
talking about
That's
board
right.
games. So
Board games. Monikers.
Secret Hitler! Cool!
So if you're into board games, definitely keeping that ear to the ground for that episode in the future because that's coming up soon.
Yes, we have some board game entrepreneurs that will be coming in to talk about that. Not entrepreneurs, whatever. The board
Enthusiasts?
game players.
Aficionados.
Yeah.
Yes, aficionados.
Audience. No, we don't actually have an audience. We will have a spot in our new studio for patrons, however.
Join the
some-
Patreon.
At some point in time. Speaking of which, should we
Speaking
talk
of-
about our patrons? It's a good
Yeah, we should
segue.
start wrapping it up soon. Yeah.
Yeah. Ending in normally 3 minutes, but whatever, it's cool.
What, ending and
If
normally
you want us
3
to run
minutes?
for 3 more minutes?
That's usually when our show
Bombay.
ends.
Exactly?
Not exactly.
Hello,
I
Palm.
mean, just go.
Oh, okay.
So Patreon.
Is it time to
Patreon
wrap up?
Yeah, should we read some things from our patrons?
Well, I mean,
Charlie?
you hear your favorite music.
Are we reading the
don't you?
names? At the beginning?
No.
Yes.
Man, we gotta blast that in the realm. We should be blasting that in the realm.
I
That's
know.
what we
I'm
gotta
gonna
do.
just disappear. Goodbye, guys.
Goodbye, everybody. we'd like to thank our Patreons for once again donating delicious amount of fundings to Torture-Roo. We'd like to thank Nuka, Ichigo Ookami, Blackbaldrik, Lufis the Raccoon, train-loving Basel the Dragon in photography, the Lone Foxile 3, the Plug, and Mephistopheles' own plug. Sirene Tokala, Miles, Seawind, Ligris, JakeFoXx, Juke, Hyena, some guy named Christian, Tires number 5 and 2, a mutt whose name is Victor, Light Fang that is a flavor of sage, a panda named Barnaby, a fox that's citrusy, Raleigh, and Gary.
This
Holland,
music,
of course, and
it's
then
making me
Aspen the
melt.
Curious,
No.
and Puzzle Boy. Thank you, patrons, for donating your money. All right, that's it. Oh, housekeeping. Housekeeping. Do I do housekeeping too? All right, I'll just do
Yeah, might as
housekeeping.
well.
We have a website, FurWhatItsWorth.com. Our social medias are FurWhatItsWorth on Blue Sky, Mastodon, YouTube, Twitch, and we also have a Telegram channel. You want to get into it? Email us at FurWhatItsWorth.com, and then we'll get you into the channel, or contact Ruth specifically. You can email us at cast@FurWhatItsWorth.com, or you can email us individually. You can find those on the website. And then don't forget to tell a friend. Tell them how neat we are, or interesting. Or if you have one of those weirdos that's like, so I got exactly as a furry. I like listening to 300 episodes of podcasts, but I don't have the time to learn about a furry right now. Is there a podcast I can listen to? Bingo. We got him.
Well, so should we go into final thoughts? Was there anything else? Or
Final
housekeeping?
thoughts. Click.
Final thoughts, click.
Yay trains.
Yay, trains.
Choo choo.
Ruth's final thoughts is choo choo. Sam's final thoughts.
Arcades and escape rooms are my jam. Always make sure that no matter what, don't let your other hobbies die, and your hobbies with furry can be combined. And there's a lot of people that love to there's a lot of enthusiasts that go to conventions, like plane enthusiasts, different things like that. There's sections, there's places that you can. I'm going all over the place. I'm so sorry, but what I'm meaning is, I can't talk. Well, what I'm meaning is that I know
What I meaning.
that there are other furries that are interested in your hobbies more than just I'm an anthropomorphic fox. Come talk to me. So share those hobbies.
Come.
So go ahead,
Talk
Nuka,
to me.
Sammy.
Nuka, go ahead, Sammy. Are you muted, Sammy?
Sammy is dead. Sammy has died.
Has Sammy been muted like all this time?
No.
Sammy, are you on the phone?
Maybe Sammy on phone. Nuka, go. Well, Sammy,
Okay,
figure
go
it
ahead.
out.
All right. I guess I don't really have much to say except go escape rooms, support your local escape rooms.
Go
check
escape
'em out.
rooms.
Get a good team there. Have funsies. Yep.
An escape.
An
Boss,
escape.
anything that you have?
Hmm?
Oh, and Charlie.
Mine was just choo choo. You was like trains, and I said
Yeah.
I like trains too.
Gotcha.
Trains. Trains are sick. Bring back steam. At least for me.
At least for me.
And Boss, do you have anything? Final thoughts?
Apparently, if you're a furry and you're not doing furry things, you're either taking pictures or having orgasms about trains.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah,
Both
and
at the same time.
or both at the
Sometimes,
same time.
yeah.
Yes.
You're the foamers at the front of the grade crossing going, whoa! Yeah! As a front runner just
So Charlie, what is the next episode?
uh,
So-
the next.
I don't know.
I have the show notes.
Go for it.
Also, it's
Okay.
my episode. The next episode is about furry relationship advice. Specifically, It's based on my psychology of sex class that I teach, but it's all about like how to make relationships work, red flags to look for in relationships, just general advice from
Red flakes.
the field of psychology on how to be better in relationships.
Keep
So,
as many secrets as possible. Don't tell them anything.
So, what are you hoping for as far as content to be sent in?
I guess without getting too personal, we don't need to know all the really personal details. But one of the things I talk about, and we'll be talking about, is how you know when a relationship is doomed. If you've ever seen either firsthand or seen in a friend a relationship that you know is doomed, what were some of those red flags or those signs, the writing on the wall that this was probably a doomed relationship? So.
Oh, so many of those. Especially if
I
you're on the
have
outside.
so much to add.
We're all doomed.
As you can see, we have this lovely, well, we love images to be sent in. If you have some images that you want to share, if you have some videos that you want to share, feel free to go ahead and send those in to us as well. But until then, my friends, this has been Rue. Wait, Sammy's back.
Sammy.
Hi, hey, Sammy's back. Wait, Sammy's back. Did you have any
What?
final thoughts?
No, my final thoughts were yay things.
Yay, thanks. Okay. Hi. Well, this has been Rue.
This has been Sammy. This has been Sammy. This has been Rue. This has been
And I'm getting out of this escape room.
Nuka's leaving the escape room. This has been
And click, I guess.
and Charlie and
That guy.
that guy. And this has been.
And this has been
FurWhatItsWorth.
Thanks for joining us.
We'll have a
We'll
countdown.
open up the instance, so if you want to come join us, you're more than welcome.
We like
Till
it when
next
it's all
time, my
broken.
friends.
It makes it fun.
Bye.
Why?